Basically, nobody ever watches any of them, but they're there for myself. Exactly. And I gotta figure out. I had to uh delete and re-download my OBS because it was broken, and now whenever I stream, it drops like all of the frames, and I don't know what the issue is. It's kind of a problem. Maybe I won't be streaming. That's good to hear. Ah. Speaking of gambling, do you remember those GTA 5 days where we would go to the casino and I would uh getting a little ahead of me there. Jumped awfully quick for some strange reason. Uh uh-huh. Kind of rude. Okay. Do you want to know what I did the other day? So I don't play GTA a whole lot anymore. When I play it, it's pretty much exclusively because I'm like, I want to go play blackjack, right? So I get on the other day. I start at like 628 thousand casino chips things, whatever. And I start playing blackjack, and it's going great. And I get up to a really high number. I get almost up to 800,000 at one point. But it's going up and down. You know, it's not. It wasn't just a straight rise to 800, whatever. But it was getting there. It's going up and down, and I'm struggling, but I'm getting it back. And at one point though, the game just decided you're not allowed to win anymore, and I was like, this doesn't seem too fair. And I'd get a hand that was like a 10 and a jack, and I'd be like, yo, I got 20. This hand's in the bag. That's 100,000 chips in my pocket. And then dealer would have blackjack, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like this isn't fair. No matter how good of a hand I think I had 21 once, and then the dealer matched it, and I'm like, I literally can't win. It's impossible. I got down to 49,000 from being up to the 700s, and I got down to 49,000. What do they say? But then I kept playing, and and at that point I was like, I have nothing left to I literally have no money, you know. So it's whatever, and I started winning it back. I started winning it back, and then I lost a couple, and I was like, that's annoying. But then I won some more, and then I won some more, and I got up to 750 something thousand, and I was like, if I win this, I'm done. If I win this, I'm done. If I win this, I'm done. Or this was when I was at like 700, so it would have got me to 750 or whatever. And I was like, if I win this, I'm done. And then I won it, and I was like, I'm so close to hitting that 8 number. I never got to hit it earlier. And if I quit now, this would be like 2 hours worth of playing to make like 100,000 chips. That's not worth it. And I was like, this is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. But I really want that 800. So I pressed that button to throw down some more chips. And then I won. And then I won. and then I closed the game, and I haven't been back. So, huh? That's actually how it went. It's live streamed. You can see it. You can watch you can watch me lose my mind, and then get it all back. I mean, yeah. No one watches though, so it's all right, I guess. Yeah. You know, YouTube has a section that tells you how people got to your video. Like if it was shared via Discord, it'll say shared Discord. Well, that too, you can see the videos they came from or search terms. That's a whole thing I can get into. But I figured if I check my stream shortly after this conversation, I'm sure I'll see a telephone pole in Lee, Massachusetts for where all my viewers are coming from. Since you're going to be so generous putting those signs up. Well, all my success will be because of you if that happens. So thank you. But did I ever tell you? I think I probably did a long time ago. But do you ever hear the story about our super grainy videos? Does that ring any bells? Yeah, and you remember you remember what they were searching for? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got like the greatest save I've ever had in Rocket League. Uh, yeah. People would search for your grainy porn on on YouTube for some reason. I don't know, websites that allow that sort of content. Is it? You're telling me if I go on Pornhub and search for grandma, I'm gonna struggle? I don't. You tell me there's no gilf section? I've heard. I'm just saying, why YouTube? Or I suppose if they search it on Google and it directly links to our video, that also might count. I don't know. But yeah, we never told uh our grandma that was why they got so many views. No, I'm not planning on it. You know, the worst part about it is that you can see, I don't know if you've ever had any way to look into this. You can see a lot of analytics on YouTube on how people watch your videos, but you can see that yeah, so we could see these videos that people frequently search these things to find. They would stay for like 2 minutes or something, but within the first like 10 seconds, it was me and my brother who were like 10 years old, 10 and 14 or whatever at the time. And it's like, and they stay for 2 minutes. Like, that's not okay. I'm sure some people are probably like, I gotta see my grandma's, and then they realize that's what the video, and they're like, what am I watching? Me or the channel with Super Granny? Like what I'm streaming on currently? About 10,000. And most of those are from shorts. I've recently started doing shorts because I realized that those get like insane amounts of views. And one short alone has 6,000 of those views. It absolutely popped off. I can tell you that in a second. But I'm currently in the game. The first video I posted as a short though was me hitting myself in the face with a drumstick. I was drumming. Go ahead. I'll tell it after. You go ahead. What do they search? All right. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. See, I tried to bank on those when I posted the 2.5 hour edit of us making that song the other night. Trying to, I made the thumbnail say something like, no, it was like full song, uh, process something because I know that's something that I would like to see. Is a lot of the videos that I find on YouTube are like, here's how to do a song. You do this, and then you do that, and then you do this, and then you're done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of the tutorials, they just like skip over all the important bits in the middle, and I'm like, well, I don't know how you got there. So seeing the entire song process start to finish, I always think would be beneficial. So I was like, I would click on this video. So I tried to do that, but it didn't get very many views. But the song itself got like 175 views or something. So I'll have to check what people searched for to get that. It also got me 2 subscribers. So I guess people liked it. Push push, yeah. That's the name. Add Shady B streams. Or I can just send you a link if you want it. No. For the song or for the channel? Shady space B space streams. You just want a link? It should be that hard. Okay. Overall analytics. Hey, you found it. Oh, sorry. These were the past 28 days analytics. So 10,018 views, 73.7 watch hours. In the past 73.7 past 28 days. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, it's not letting me click into it. Oh, I need to see more. There we go. Watch hours. Lifetime. I've got 99.7. That's a tease. 10,479. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. Not gonna lie. That I posted that song and it got 172 views, and I posted my own song and it got 17. Which one? But yeah, yeah. I think the other one only has one. No. What I'm saying is, basically, no one watched my song compared to that song. Yeah, I don't know. ChatGPT whipped them both up. So if you want to watch me get hit in the face with a stick, though, it's a pretty funny video. It sure is. It might be harder to find though. It's buried. If you go to videos, it's titled "Drumming Fail Ends with Stick and Face." It was on March 2nd, 25. There's a video version and a short version. The video version's better, but it really did. I was trying. In my most recent video, I like I said, I just reset OBS and my settings were apparently not cooperating, so my internet just couldn't handle it because my internet's terrible for upload, which is really obnoxious. So I was just like, fine, I'll record instead of stream and then just upload it. The video ended up it was 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 46 minutes long, and the file was over 50 gigabytes. I was like, oh, that was bigger than I expected. It took me. I uploaded it that night. Uh, I uploaded it last night at like 7 or something, and it didn't get done until today at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Yeah, hitting the road. You got practice to do. Not tonight. Taking a day off. Oh, I see. I see. On bruises, did you have some complications? Bigger. Certainly, you're a pro though. You're able to. I just mean you should know how to not. You gotta. Hey, if you enjoy getting beat up out of it, I mean, that's a kink. I'm not shaming. I didn't say that I'm a pro. I just said I don't. I have not once. I have not once yet got bruised off a session. Yeah, that's a session. I didn't realize you didn't know. I think there's a way to avoid it. I think it's a skill issue. Yeah. But if you weren't, which you don't need to, I think it, I think if they're desperate enough to show up to a random flyer that just says "come get sucked off," they're probably not going to need all the extra fancy working up to. No, you'd still have to make sure they're ready to go, but once it's time to go, they ain't poking around, you know? No, you don't have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you don't have to. You have to. You have to make sure they're ready, but you don't have to. Okay, think of it this way. You know how sometimes when you got your lawnmower and you're like an old push lawnmower and it takes forever to get to start, but once it's going, it's going. You don't have to give it that much effort every time. You just once you have to pull the cord a few times to get it started, and then it runs fine. You know, it's like that. You got to pull their cord a few times to get them started, but then you don't. Okay, you're not getting them in the back of your throat to get them started. So that's what I'm saying. Is you don't once they're started, you can chill out. A tougher nut. Was that intentional? Okay. Well played. Uh-huh. And you're convinced even with these tougher nuts, you could still do it in 60 seconds or less. Average or absolute? All right. I'm glad we circled it back to have one last debate. And this one was at least partially documented, depending on how many frames I dropped, because it's back at it again. It's all right. No one watches. I still think there's only one way to truly test this, but I for many reasons I agree, but it's the only true way that we could ever settle this debate. Unless unless you get like do you think we'll ever get to a point where there's like VR, but you can but you can like instead of just seeing it, you can like put on a vest and you can like feel what's happening, and then you can like virtually suck people off. I mean, pretty much, but I'm talking about you and 50 other guys and trying to think of any way to make it. No, that is way different. It's a little bit different. It's barely different. Okay, but no. They don't Okay, they physically feel it, but they don't physically climax. They only virtually uh uh but what if they didn't? Yeah. Yeah, 50 minutes. I think it makes perfect sense. No. It's all virtual. They can't. I mean, so what? You're the one they want. Tell them no. I, the reason is to prove a point, even if the exactly. You don't want to do this, but you have to do this kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah. I just think it. Yeah. There's at least a little bit of sense, and it's concerning. Right. Not too happy. Exactly. To to jack or not to jack? Wait, in public? Oh, jack. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. You said I'm jacking off in public. Just say, maybe don't admit that one. Well, does that count as public? Yeah, but I wouldn't consider a hotel a public place. No, that's also not okay. But I don't think they're in public. I think they're. Is it? What if it's clearly stated in the policy that the front desk worker may be rubbing one out when you come up? No, hospitals are not public or not private property. I don't think so. I hope not. Okay, I'm gonna Google are hospitals public or private. There you go. Some hospitals are operated by local, state, or county governments. Often these public hospitals are also teaching hospitals. There are 951. I'm also playing Rocket League while I'm reading this. It's very confusing. Maybe maybe they are. Does private mean they're owned by a person though? I I don't know. Right. All all I know is it's called Wood County Hospital. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're debating hotels. Hotels are definitely private. Hospitals. Yeah, but then we transition to the hospital. I don't think hospitals are private because there's no way you can get kicked out of a hospital if you're in need. If you're in need of a hotel and the hotel's full, then they can say pound sand, buddy. We're full. I mean, yeah, too. Yeah, you can't just say no at a hospital. Well, I guess you could say yeah. Maybe you could say we're full. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. But what if there's no space? What do you do? What do you do if like every space in the hospital and every waiting space is all full and someone else comes in? What do you? No, but like, what if you fire code? Like, you're past the amount of people that are allowed in the area. You got to tell them to leave. Yeah, you can allow it, but you can also tell them no, leave. Well, did we determine that? Yeah, and I'm sure that the guests have to be aware of. So it has to be in the or just like when you if you like sign it, you pay for your hotel online. It has to be like a page you have to click through, like. Well, that's the point. If it's in there, they're covered. You don't need the sign. It would be appreciated for the sign, but they would legally be covered without. Yeah, that's how big companies work, though. Like do you remember clicking through a page when you signed up for a YouTube account saying don't upload like horrendous things to this platform? Hey, I'm sure that. All right, now I could be wrong because I've like I've mentioned before. I've been in one hotel in my entire life. Well, I've stayed in a hotel once in my entire life. So I would no. I'm gonna say a point, and I'm just prefacing it by saying I don't know how this works. I was like 5 when I did this, so I certainly wasn't buying the hotel myself. But I'm sure there's some sort of list on the hotel of like things that are allowed and not allowed, like no smoking, no pets, no. Yeah, and I'm sure there's also like a you could possibly jack off while you're here. Go ahead. Yeah, no, like it'd be like in the amenities section, like free Wi-Fi, free breakfast, free jacking off. Yeah. Oh yeah. No one reads anything. 10 o'clock. When's check-in typically? I was way wrong. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. I was 1 hour off. But you have to ask. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm sure a lot of restaurants do, but do you want us to put this food on our backs and crawl on our hands and knees to deliver it to you? I'm just trying to think of something that makes everything more difficult for no reason. but gets the same result pretty much. Yeah. That'd be a much easier way to have taken that. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Ow. I went to I went to take a drink and apparently okay, so it's really dark in my room, right? My light's off. And this cap's got like a half-inch spout. It's like really hard plastic and it's the same color as the rest of the lid. And when I turned it, it completely disappears. Like I'm looking at it straight on, I can't really see the spout versus the lid because it's so dark and it's all the same color. And somehow with that, I jammed it straight into my lip and my lip into my teeth. It hurt. Yeah. I'll be fine. I just probably have a big indent on my lip that'll stay for a few days, but that's okay. From all the guys. Yeah, yours will be a lot harder to explain. You what? I'm sure you would as well. And then someone people would start to recognize you too. Like, wait a minute, weren't you the guy that sucked off? Like, oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's the this conversation or what. I've been going absolutely crazy in Rocket League. It's been 17 seconds. I've scored 3 times on this dude. I yeah. I won the last game like 5-0 as well. It's just really been getting me going. Uh-huh. I would not mind at all if they were that good and they just had to listen to. Ooh, that doesn't seem sanitary. Open wounds and they're jacking off. But does he have a disease that because he's definitely getting his fluids in with my fluids. Where's the surgery? What's getting surgically altered on my body? My leg? So he's gonna see my penis. Oh, okay. You're just keep it going. Uh, I would take that. Because I don't see another way to reattach a leg that gets blown off. Uh, is there a doctor with a higher percent than my face is his? Uh, do I get cleaned off before I wake up, or do I have to do the cleaning myself? Do I? Yeah, I'd take it. I'd still take it. Okay. How did pubes get on the rag in the first place? How did pubes get on my face in the first place? Of him? I I would uh yeah, you got loose pubes. I I think I'd I think I'd still have to take it though. I would want every chance I could possibly have of not having to live my life versus 89%. I still would. That'd be harder to say. Say. Okay, then I would probably take the 89.9. Once it's sub 1, it's yeah. I don't think it's a word. That's right. It is it's an interesting. What about you though? You didn't answer your take. Even 99.9 or 89.9 versus 90. Yeah, see that's the thing is you're not awake. So that's why I'm so for it cuz I know well I'm not. Yeah, if there's no chance of me getting anything, it's hard to deny the extra points. Yeah. That's got to go on a t-shirt. That would sell in a heartbeat. I want the leg more than I want not to get cubbed on. I mean, pretty much. I mean, maybe I'd wake up and I'd be like, I had this crazy dream. It was awesome. This doctor dude. Maybe I'd be super into it. I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't see any other way I'd ever try that. Yeah, but I mean, maybe I wouldn't want to do it then because yeah, maybe what if I get addicted? Yeah. Well, I would expect it wouldn't happen, but the desire might be there. Well, yeah, but like a fantasy that I want to fulfill but can't. Yeah. Hey, can you knock me out quick and then jack jack off while I'm unconscious and yeah. Oh, you'd have to have like written contract, video recording. Yeah. I'd go to the judge beforehand and be like, "You're probably gonna see a case for this in a week or two." Uh, when my leg got blown off. That's a whole other story, though. Okay, that's the question. How did the leg get blown off in this story? Okay, how did it get cut off? How did you lose the leg in this story? Okay, that makes sense. So it's a clean cut because you said the surgery's successful, but if it's not a clean cut, then it won't be a perfect restoration. It'll just be technically successful, right? But what if you're uneven now and your left leg's an inch longer than your right leg because one of them got ripped off and one of them didn't? Okay. Have you ever had to walk unbalanced, like not unbalanced, like unevenly? I've been in a chair before and used one leg. I think it would make things a lot more difficult to. I think it might make it more difficult to the point where I can't use the leg. But like if you try to run, like you get in a rhythm. And if your rhythm is off rhythm, then you're gonna not. A 1 inch stilt. I don't know. You would have to buy pants. You'd but think of your pants buying. You'd have to buy them in. I'm not. I would want the leg attached because you could always just not use it. I just think it would be. You're saying when you said perfect surgery, I imagined my leg was back perfectly, but now I'm. Because I assumed it was a clean cut. But now you're saying it wasn't a clean cut. I guess I wasn't assuming. You said it was ripped off in a machine. That ain't gonna be clean. It's as dirty as it gets. I did you say I don't think any machine, unless it's like a paper cutter, is gonna do a straight perfect line on a human leg. What's the what's his purpose? Yeah, but what things? Well, you're not gonna work in a leg cutting factory. Okay, so if it's metal, it's probably like a saw, right? It's not. I don't think you cut a metal with. You know what? That's fair. I would want to test the guillotine before we send it out. Yeah, my leg. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sell a faulty guillotine. Yeah. Well, I don't QC every one of them. Well, when it's my turn, yeah, I'll test it. Well, it has to be a human part. I mean, nah, not a chance. I don't advertise pig guillotines. No. Exactly. Seems much more like my brand reputation or getting cummed on while unconscious. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if everything else is still the same, but I just don't know until after, I still think I'm but I can't be. I mean, yeah, if that's okay, that's even better. And here's why. So I get a perfect surgery, right? 100% my legs back to normal. I also yeah. I also then go to the police and file a few different police reports against this man. Hmm. I'll tell them that that's a sketchy practice at best that needs to be corrected. uh, that'd probably be how it goes. Yeah, seems about right. No, only the ones that want it. No, cause I'm sure that's what the doctor said. Yeah. that is that's definitely would be the line. If you were a doctor, that you, yeah, every time. Yeah, that would be a great slasher film. Just like a doctor that goes rogue and that just like right before they right before they go on their spree. No, not the coming part. Just right before they go on their mass spree, they're like, "This is just what the doctor ordered." No, not not the come part. This I know, but I'm taking the punchline, the one liner. It's just what the doctor. Maybe. Do you like slasher films? Oh, you didn't have to be so defensive about it. Okay, okay, fair enough. Can't help but notice you didn't ask about my thoughts, but that's okay. Yeah, given our conversation of who typically enjoys slasher films, I thought it might come up. No, I just wanted to be asked. I don't think I've ever watched one. I've watched The Shining, and that's the closest like horror movie that I've seen. I don't think The Shining's a slasher though. Parts of it. It's more, I don't know. The Shining's weird. Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing I've ever seen in that genre at all. I've also seen Cabin in the Woods. If that's definitely not a slasher, but that's the only other like horror esque uh movie I've watched. Those are the two. Both great movies. Have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods? Oh, as long as you don't know the twist, then you're good. I The hospital when the doctor comes in and comes in. I mean, that's pretty obvious just based on the name. I would not. No. Well, does he have a 90% success rate on a improbable surgery? Then yeah, I'd probably book him. 70? Then he's probably not producing much, so yeah, that's fine. 30, why is it so specific? Did you picture his Average, average Joe with his dick out. Is that another T-shirt design? Are we just keeping them coming? We should just start a company together of crude T-shirt designs. Okay. Yeah, the 37-year-old doctor of your dreams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what it sounded like to me. Saying how dreamy he was with his luscious hair and his big brown eyes, and I just, I've got brown eyes. I don't know. I just picked a color. No. Hey, we've been over this. I don't picture anything. I just set an eye color. Yeah, pretty much. You picture a hot doctor, I picture the universe. I mean, yeah. You'd be dreaming about it. That I can do. See, I can dream just fine. Well, wait, with you, what? Oh, yeah, no, I can dream anything. Gay sex or not, I can dream, but I just can't. Is it bringing all the boys to the yard that are also going to be coming? Oh, sorry, what? I just figured out how I was going to get the 50 guys. So anyway, Hmm. What is what are the other doctors' percent rates? I think I'd take that for pure desperation for $100,000. Ooh, that's still big money for me. Do I have wait. I get $1,000. Do I have to pay a medical bill? Is this America? Okay, interesting. 5% better? Was that the 5%? Is pretty big, but 50 guys volume of I okay. So it is still on me when I wake up. Is it dried or is it fresh? Very important. Just yeah. Uh, yeah. Wait, 30 from the first or the last? Hmm. You know, I can't say that I've ever had to. Oh, a tub. That means it probably sat for. mm, Wait, is it like an empty tub or it's full of something? Oh, that's all that's in it though. Yeah, well, yeah. I just mean it's not like I'm not taking a bath, but also, yeah, okay, okay. How much of a tub do you think that'd fill from 50 guys? Probably not that much. Oh, so it would be pretty full. 'Cause it was okay. Wait. If I'm in a tub, does the tub have a shower? Can I just rinse off right there and then? So I have to go home covered and Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it. Uh, 50, wait, 15 seconds? I think that would, if anything, make it worse. Because then it would re-liquefy it. I don't think I could get it much of anything off in 15 seconds. Do I have to drive my own car home? Oh man. Uh and it's a five. How high pressure though? Like, will it rip my skin off? Will it will it hurt or will it rip my skin off? Uh I'd probably have to do a test run on the pressure washer. I'd probably take at least a quick rinse of that. Cause yeah, yeah, I'd still probably be into that because with pressure, you're a lot easier to get a lot more off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it gonna be like an in the moment pain, or is it gonna be like I'm gonna be sore for a week from where that water was blasting me? Okay, yeah, then I'll take the wash. Oh yeah, I'd still go home and sit in a shower for quite a while because I wouldn't have any soaps or anything, so I'd probably be in there for like 45 minutes, and then the water would get cold, and then I'd probably get out, wait for it to get hot again, and then get back. Yeah, and then let the water heat back up while I'm crying, and then turn it back on. You've got it nailed down. I like it. I mean, you were asleep. You were knocked out, so there's nothing to forget. With Doctor too. You didn't tell me that part. That no, not really. That's crazy talk right there. One more guy. uh, oh. Well, wait, while doing it or afterward with his finger? Because that'd be pretty difficult to to sign your name. Oh my. I mean, but I got a leg though. It's kind of funny how that's the scenario where I don't get the money. I feel like those should be paired. It shouldn't be you don't get cummed on and you don't get and you do get money. But but 85 yeah, 15% still big. But so is 10. Even at 90%, there's still 10% chance you're not getting that leg back and you're still getting 51 guys loads on you. That's the part we're not talking about. Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, it'll all be worth it. Then you look down and it's just a gaping hole where your leg still isn't, and you're like, Oh, that shouldn't be allowed. All right, all right. Uh, see that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Am I? What is my financial situation in this hypothetical? Is it like real world current me? Uh oh, it's 100 grand now. Then I'm taking a 99. I can't even get a prosthetic. Oh, that seems unfair. It has to be a peg leg. I can't. Wait. So it has to be a peg leg. So I can't. Oh, that. See, that makes it harder because I recently found out. Uh, I've been ice skating and I found out that apparently you can skate with a prosthetic, and that like blew my mind because there's this dude that I've seen a few times, and he has a prosthetic leg and he's skating, and I'm like, that's amazing. But if I have to have a peg leg, then I don't think that's then that's my option. Oh, 95. Uh, that I current current financial situation, I take the option where I have a chance to get 100 grand. See, the guaranteed chance is great, but the money would be too beneficial, and I know that I'm never gonna get it any other way. So I gotta take some crazy uh yeah crazy deal with the devil to get 100 grand. Okay, okay, Mister. I told you I was up 800 at the end of the night. What do you have to say to that? Yeah, well, okay. Well, after you install Rocket League, you install GTA, and we're gonna go gambling in it. If you set a time limit, and if I'm down money, then whatever time limit you want. Oh, whoa. I mean, no, but you'll see. You'll see. I'm a changed gambler. I'm better now. You'll see. Uh, no. I mean, yes. Most people with it with. Are you saying people can't change, Sam? Is that what you're saying? No, I'm saying, do you think people can't change? So you say that, but you don't think there's any chance that I could have got better gambling habits? See, I don't. That's not the full story. Because I was ahead before I was down for the 49,000. But I had the Sam mentality where I was like, I can't end on a loss. I can't end down four. $450,000 or chips. I gotta win it back. Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't. I should do real gambling, shouldn't I? I'm tell. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm not afraid of. I'm just. I said it was a good thing. I said maybe I should try it because maybe I would like it. I didn't say I was afraid. I said I was open to it. See, my I'm telling you, if we play GTA gambling and then you go to a casino with me, it'll be night and day different. Because GTA money doesn't mean anything. I don't have any money to waste. So if I'm going to a casino, if I lose my $100, then that sucks. I gotta go. See, I don't have a savings account to lose. That's where you're wrong. Is that right? What are the tax rules for casinos? I know. Okay, I was curious what the number is because I know for like stocks and crypto and all that stuff, it's like $200 or $300. If you make more than that, you have to report it. Well, then you might be able to write it off or something. I don't know. I have a gambling issue. I lost $100,000 this year. Can I not pay you in taxes? Yeah, that probably wouldn't work. Yeah, right. Well, you don't pay the banks. I'm talking about taxes. I'm talking about like loan interest. Of course, so different. The government always goes easy on you. Yeah, right. Big friendly banks over here. Or no, big mean banks. Sorry. Oh wait, what? I just had a dude. I'm playing ones, and the other dude just forfeit. We were like 15 seconds into the game. Nobody scored. Dude just quit. I blocked his shot, and he's just like, all right, bye. I yeah, I guess. He pieced the scene. Uh-oh. You mean you don't want to have any more cum talk for another? You said you were gonna go initially, like what, 1-2 hours ago, and then we got stuck in cum. Oh, right. We could keep see now we're just gonna keep doing this for they just keep coming. And that's also what uh the round two. Is it the same day or is it you're just like in the queue, like you're signed up for it, but no. You're not the one getting cummed on. I thought that was me. You were asking me the hypothetical. Oh, that's true. Say it's my turn for the surgery the day that you're doing your competition. Yes, my bad. Different day. Fair enough. Before surgery day? Yeah, honestly, why not? Because you don't want to be handicapped? Like, oh, you're saying when your leg is off before you get it back, but after your leg gets cut off in the first place. Oh, I know. I thought that's what you were saying because you said you would be handicapped. I'm just confused. Okay, so okay, so legs off. How long has the leg been off? Have you adapted to life legless? You think it's possible to restore nerves and tissue and everything of a month and a half old leg? I would agree. Okay, fine. Fine. But why? What was your reasoning? Okay. Uh-huh. Right. You could be. You're getting real kinky. Uh, I'm glad you had this all laid out in your head. Right. I'm sure it's not. I've never once had the experience of picturing myself picture pic sucking off 50 dudes in a room. What seems like you just did. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just saying you right. But you did. Yeah, no, I understand. I got you. Something probably made sense at one point. Okay, how so tell me all the details. Like how old of a person? Because you said 37 years for this other dude. How wrinkly? How old? But it has to belong to someone. You could tell by how many wrinkles. It's like a tree. You can tell by how many rings. So you just picture like a floating penis with nothing else. This just sounds like you got this crazy superpower. I don't understand it. You got the Skyrim loading screen in your head. Yeah, let me rotate, let me zoom, let me a cow? What made you think of a cow? Where did that come from? One time? Oh, you mean you saw like talking about rotating a cow? Oh, I thought you just meant I saw a video of a cow. I was like, okay, so have I. Fair enough. What if I said, uh, picture? Okay, so this is something that kind of like blew my mind when I heard someone talk about it. Uh, what am I wearing when you picture me in your head? Okay, so if you had to give me an outfit, so short sleeve or long sleeve? Long sleeve. What color? Black and red. Okay. Okay. I think oh wait, so it's mostly interesting. Interesting. What's on my head? Do I have hair? Or do I have a hat on covering long or short? Interesting. see, see, I can. That's the thing that really breaks it for me is when people are like, yeah, I could picture standing yourself standing on a beach and there's waves going on. I'm like, all right, yeah, I can understand that. Like you see like a beach and waves, and those are simple things. And I was like, picture me standing on the beach with you. I'm like, okay, and I think of like I said, it's more like a list. So I think beach, sand, water, person standing there. I don't think person standing there, dark shoes, black and red shirt. Like, yeah, no. I, yeah, like I get that, but it doesn't really click until like how it doesn't click how different it is until I start hearing like, yeah, I see your outfit and you're this and that, and I'm like that but why, how? I mean, I guess I kind of, it's not that I can't as much as I don't. So if you said, uh-huh, Yeah. Yeah. Right. And I'm sure that I could come up with maybe things about a cow, like spots on the side and whatever. You just have to ask me, does the cow have this? And I have to try to guess. I don't know. Do cows have spots? Maybe. But to be clear, at no point is there ever a picture of a cow. It's just do you see the word cow? Oh, that's crazy. At the same time, or like flashes one after another. It alternates between uh the a recycling bin outside in your driveway. So you saw the recycling bin and then you saw the word recycling bin. Wait, do you ever spell words wrong in your head? Yeah. Uh-huh. So you didn't automatically imagine it in your driveway, even though that's the only place you've ever seen it. I guess that makes sense. Gotcha. But if I said trash can, does it go in your driveway where it normally sits? Does everything do that? Is there any situation where like if I said like your dog, would you think of your dog in your house? I don't think you have a dog, but some but like if I said your dad or something, like is it your dad in the void or is it your dad in a situation where you've seen your dad? So you were somewhere but you couldn't. Non-distinct. Okay. So his face and nothing else. What did any words pop up? Interesting. Objects. Xylophone. In the void or like in a school music room? Blurry school. See, like this feels like I'm gonna ask you another question. You're gonna like fall over from exhaustion from all this work I'm putting you in. But but I know it's yeah I know it's not. But to me it's like he's got to be getting so overwhelmed with all these questions. uh, Cookie dough ice cream. So you don't think of soft serve. You don't think of like Dairy Queen. That's interesting. For cookie dough is like vanilla. For me, cookie dough is almost exclusively like a ice cream shop type of flavor. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What if I say vanilla bean, my favorite kind of vanilla ice cream? Interesting. Oh yeah, I haven't seen vanilla bean in anything but like the cartons at the store. Yeah. What if I say the word car? Just like a red generic cartoon car? Is it a specific, like a Ford Focus? But does it exist? Is it like a car that you can go buy? Or is it just like, so it's an average looking car, but it's not like it's not it's not a specific model of car. So it's two-door or it's four-door? Okay, I don't have any more car questions. What about, yeah. Interesting. What if I say, yeah, cows are just cows. What if I say I really need to pee? What does that make you see? Okay. A urinal or a regular? Okay. I didn't know if since I specifically mentioned an action, if that changed it at all. What? Wait. What do you mean you would have just pictured pee? Like just floating urine? Like in a bottle? That one threw me for a loop. You just picture pee. Oh that's uh flour. What? Uh-huh. No, I meant the plant. There's a picture of one on the spring sale thing that popped up here on the Epic Games Store. Describe the flower, and I'll see how closely it matches this one here. So it's yellow. Okay, this is like a daisy or something. It's white. Or an orange center. Okay, here's an interesting one. Picture the GTA 5 cover art. Now tell me what you see on it, and I'll see how correct you are. Yeah. No. Cover art. like the different cut up sections that they all have. Uh, yeah, yeah. But what are can you list some of the actions? Okay, does your picture say premium edition at the top? All right. So you just picture the standard edition. What a normie. Oh, so you can rotate a cow, but you can't zoom in on GTA? Huh. This is very interesting information. Just everything. Yeah. Uh, Picture a loading bar. What kind of loading bar comes to mind? All right, so like a typical Windows file transfer bar. The red and blue things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, interesting. Seems like you got pretty in depth on that one. A plate of nachos. What's on them? Just list it off. And what kind of plate? What about the moon? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing random ones out there and just list everything about it. Like the moon from really far away, or like a close up moon. I just didn't know if it was like a from Earth view or from like a out in space looking at view. What about a street cone? Solid orange? Yeah, but okay. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I didn't know if you were solid orange, if you had the little The little reflector stripes. Yeah, weathered code. Yeah. Uh, what about a foot? Your foot? Your foot? Anyone particular's foot or just a foot? Okay. Uh, what if I just say the word flag? Does any specific flag pop in? All right. To be fair, that's what I was looking at when I. Okay. So it has physics. That's crazy. Physics of flags. Huh. What about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. No, I don't think so. I hadn't thought of a new one yet. What about? What if I say public bathroom? What comes to mind? All right. Okay, so you're in a stall. Okay. Uh. Yeah, you really seemed shocked as soon as I said it. Oh, so it's not even automatic. That's a nasty bathroom. Uh, what about what if I just say the word disc? Any picture on it or anything, or just like a blank silver CD? Yeah. Okay. It's like a blank DVD or blank CD. Okay. Okay. Here's an interesting one. What if I just say the word candy? What candy do you think of? Yeah, the little like candies in the wrappers that are the same colors. Huh. Fake candy. What if I say chocolate bar? Hershey's no nuts or Hershey's with almonds? So the rectangle one, not the like half circle looking. Okay. What if I say soda or pop, whichever you prefer? What? Okay. Uh, if I say bottle of water, what brand is it? Okay, that must be a local one. Uh, uh, okay, I'm familiar. Uh, what if I say dentist? Okay, interesting. Gray blue. Maybe? Yeah. Well, that makes one of us. Well, that's probably why. Because if you only ever see something one way, it's easier to think of it than something you see in a million variations. Picture a green Ford Focus that was just in a car wreck. Picture a gray Subaru Outback that was just wrapped around a tree. You got all that? Is there anything of note to point out? Yeah, that I think that's the word I was looking for. That I just said tree for some reason. I was like, whoops, here's tree. Uh-huh. Well, now what if I said, oh, so it's at a road? Hmm. Are there cars driving by? Wait, so it's active? Like like just as I'm clarifying, you're still seeing this picture and there's just vehicles driving by. Okay, that's something else right there. The sound? This man has a full on video going on. I yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's pretty funky. I have a random question for you that's completely unrelated to any of this. I don't know if you'll be able to answer it, but is a level so when you're talking about trauma level of a hospital, does a level 1 or a level 3 treat higher thing? Sir, stop typing. I'm asking you, not the internet. I'm gonna guess it's a level 1 that treats more, but I always thought it was the other way around. Yeah, I just think like I'm a tier 1 at my job, and that means I'm like the lowest, least important person there. But if I'm a level 1 hospital, then I'm like the big dog, and that's weird. You looked it up, can confirm. Interesting. I'm curious what all the differences are. No, you don't have to look it up. I know you've been trying to leave for like 2 hours. I can do. Yeah, just skip to skip. So level 1 is can do everything. Level 2, so help but not rehabilitation. Sounds like the main difference to me. But they do rehabilitate as well, or they don't. Okay, so no. Gotcha. Resuscitation. Resuscitate. I don't. It's a weird word. I have at some point, yeah. Losing his mind. So if I said picture the word resuscitation. Okay. Fair enough. I just can't spell, so I probably would have got it wrong either way, but I don't know if it would have been either of those. You guys meet a picture word? Uh, does not compute, but I can tell you how to spell it. No, I don't see anything. I never see anything. Like I see my computer screen that I'm looking at. Uh huh. I, it's hard. It's hard to explain, but like I don't see it, but like the best way I can describe it. It's like I have a notepad and I write down all these facts about the word, and I can yeah, and it's like I'm able to sit there and read off a notepad, but I am reading off the notepad from memory. I guess that doesn't help because you're uh I'm reading I'm uh, yeah. It is yeah. Yeah. But same thing. Birthday, you could think of just the date. Yeah. I guess yeah. I guess that's the same, except you seem like you do see it later, which that part I can't relate to. Yeah. Hmm. So that's me, except the picture never comes. I guess. uh, that's why I always say I'm so bad at writing, or like drawing and everything. I don't know if that's just an excuse I've leaned on, or yeah, that's always what I've thought. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of hear things, I guess. So I guess I can do music because I can imagine a sound and then go after the sound. Yeah, that really messed with me. I was not expected. Well, I was joking about cars going by, and like, yeah, I'm like what? I think ow. But does it moo? Okay, make the cow moo, and then I have another question. Did you see its mouth open, or did it just? Okay. Was it looking at you while, like, in its rotation? Was its face facing your? And then when it moved, did it adjust so you could see it, or was it just still how it was? Yeah, but it didn't like change its angle. Right. I'm just imagining this as like a Skyrim loading screen. Like you can angle the person away from you. So if it was looking like that when I said make it moo, would it flip it around so it's looking at you and mooing, or would it just look away from you and moo? Yeah. What? Uh, yeah. So spin the cow like you were talking about. And what direction is it looking? Give me live updates. Oh, I thought this was like a slow carousel spin. Okay, moo, make a moo. What direction was it facing? Okay, so it right, but it didn't adjust to look it straight at you, like be pointed at you. It was still pointed to the left. Okay, got it. So how fast is this thing spinning? Because I just thought it was like do 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 do. I'm a spinning cow. Okay, so it's like spinning a quarter on its side, kind of speed. Wait, what do you think of when I say that? What's it spinning on? Is it just spinning it on in a void, or is it spinning on a table, or is it the table was a void, or table was in the void? And that something was notably different than the rest of the nothing? Top down and not angled? Okay. Yeah, okay. Got it. Huh. I suppose. Uh, well, this has been very interesting. Is that it? An hour of cum talk, an hour of cows? Yes. Wonder. Yeah. See, I wonder how many other people you know that when you say picture this or whatever, they're like me. I wonder if you know anyone else. Well, no, because most people like me don't know for a very long time that people like you exist. Because, oh, well, yeah, but things like that, it's impossible to know because you think picture this just is like a yeah, right. But then when you find out that people actually do, then you're like, wait a minute. Yeah. Nah, no, not really. I mean, I can get lost in thought, I guess, but not. Uh, kind. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh, I can tell you like facts of what I would. I think it's all the same. Like I can tell you that I'm at my elementary school, but I don't see it. I just know. Yeah. Yeah. I see. For me, it's mainly just that class or that like that school with in a direction that I'm in the classroom and like where the door is. But that's about as far as the detail that I would be able to give you without significant help, I guess. So you see a variety of. Uh, uh, yeah. Uh. Okay, I think I know the answer to this, but if I say imagine you're at your computer playing a game, what are you doing? Yeah, and what game are you playing? Ah, there it is. That a feeling. Interesting. Are we gonna go another hour? I still really do need to pee, so I'll probably ask you one more, and then we try to let that be the final one. All right. What if I say? Okay, here can be. Here's a that is very strange. See, that's something I can't relate to at all. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh, well, my question was is gonna be, you're on a you're on an elementary school field trip. Where are you? Oh, so you're not at the place yet. All right, you arrive. It's the most what? Oh, I mean, you have to be on a bus to get there, but I'm thinking of you. Yeah, but you arrive at location. Where are you? That's it. You took a field trip to a farm. Okay, so it's got cocky and shaker in the name. I love it. I just think it's a fun name. What? All right, gotcha. All right, is that a satisfactory ending, or should I come up with a better one? You want a better one? Um. All right, you're sitting down wherever you eat at in your home, and you just sat your food down in front of you. What are you about to eat? Four sandwiches? Of what kind? Which are? No, no, no judgment. So, wait, so just two like sauces? All right, that's interesting. You gonna have four of those? That's your that's your dinner. Doesn't sound all that nutritious, but gotcha. All right, fair enough. 4 sandwiches is required every meal. How do you have room for other stuff? You must go through a lot of bread. That's like a loaf of bread. Okay, sorry. My bad. Big loaves. Because it's half? Got it. All right, that is a loaf. Is that a good enough one for you, or do you need more? Is it? It sounds like it's not. It sounds like it's pretty routine. It's not something you get to frequently talk about. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you should at least mention it to people and see if they think you're crazy or anything. I'm sure somebody you know. Well, yeah. But well, just say like, just give them the scenario. Just be like, picture this, and then be like, okay, now what did you picture? And if they actually tell you something, be like, okay, so you can actually do that. But it took you how long knowing me to know that I couldn't. It wasn't. Yeah, but I've said before. No, but if you told me like picture this, or like if I told you picture this or something, I wouldn't immediately be like, oh yeah, haha. Fun fact, I have to now deal with explaining. Because like I get the concept and I get what you're getting at, even if I don't do it the same way. So if someone else said like, yeah, I pictured this, then they might not have actually. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, like if I said I pictured my elementary school classroom and I was facing the wall, the door was on my right. I didn't actually picture it, but yeah, right. Yeah, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. But I still said that I pictured it, just like you said you pictured it. Yeah, I'm not sure if mine had whatever that is, but yeah, something. I don't know. Why did you make stuff up? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It's so funny. The first thing you're going after is wheels. Yeah, no, I got you. It's just a weird thing to. Zooming in. That's this is all just so foreign. I don't know. Zooming in hands in my brain. I should ask that. On the car that was wrapped around a tree was the license plate. We don't care about the red car. What about the other one? What color is the plate? What state? What do you mean? It didn't back into the tree. It drove straight into it. The back. Ah. Okay, so that's an interesting point. Didn't realize that. All right, flip the car. You can flip a cow. Flip the car. Like so you can see the back and tell me what the plate says. You can walk around. What? Okay, you do that then. Now what's the license plate? And what state is it? What color is the plate? Well, regular plate to what state? States are all different color plates. Okay, so like a Massachusetts plate, which would make sense. Those are like red letters and like a white plate with a blue outline or something, right? Or like the state name is blue or something. Is that what those look like? Or am I confusing now with the difference? You don't you don't know your own state's plates? How do you not look at plates? They're everywhere. All right, here. How about this? There you go. That's what the why did that send as hang on. Don't worry about that. Don't. There you go. Ah, interesting. That's neat. No, yeah, that that's crazy. You could just like VR teleport around. Also, fun fact, I just want to point out the random license plate I happen to send you also happens to say February 11th on it. I just thought that was worth noting. I know that's like probably year 2011 or something. I don't know why it just says 11, but what you said it was black letters though. You said the letters are black. So what red part do they keep? The Feb? So it kept the wrong part though. You can't say it. Oh, I guess that. Mm. I guess. The fact that you actually came up with a license plate number, I don't know why that blows my mind more than anything. Almost more. You teleporting around might be. Oh well, yeah, I wouldn't. I wish I would have known what you said so I could check to see if it fits how your state does their numbers. Uh-huh. Repeat numbers. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm gonna give you a pop quiz surprise. Picture a Massachusetts license plate and read me off the number as fast as you can. Get rid of it. I was hoping you wouldn't have that up anymore. All right, get rid of the license plate, and we're gonna have a different conversation. But then I really need to go pee because I still need to go. All right. So I'm gonna tell you to uh. No. Don't worry about it. So you're walking down the streets of downtown Vancouver, right? You're walking by the convention center, uh, and yeah, and you see a a Bugatti Veyron drive by, and everyone turns around. It's like, whoa, there's an expensive car there, right? And then you turn around and you walk inside the building, and you're there for uh a Warframe event, uh and you have a whole day at this convention center. All right. Did you get some? All right. And now you're hopping on a plane because you got to fly back home. Yep, you're just magic on a plane. You can spin a cow. I'm sure you can manage to get on a plane. Okay, fair enough. You're on a private jet. All right, you're flying. You're landing at the Boston airport. All right, and you get off the plane. And now you're magically at a gate, and you had an Uber called for you, and the Uber rolls up, and its license plate reads fill in the blank. All right, so you do follow the rules. That is very interesting. I don't know if it's because you were staring at the other one or not, but you did do three space. Well, yeah, I just meant since you had recently been staring at. Oh, and you can look at the plate again now if you want, but it's letter or it's I don't know if it matters with the letters and numbers. Also, the one I sent you also says BG, which that it's just it got everything. Uh, but it's three space three. I don't know if it matters. Letters and numbers go where and how and whatever. But you said three characters and then you paused and you said three characters. Probably. Like my license plate's JJE 9448, so it's 3 4. Yeah. Uh-huh. 6 is just too many. That's right. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's ease of remembering because your brain remembers things in patterns like that. So if you have to if you have to remember it, then yeah. I guess. Oh yeah, there is. I was gonna say, what do you, I mean, it's just a blank space. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I guess there is. You're just staring it down. Do they all have that? Oh, they do. That's crazy. I'm never gonna be able to see a Massachusetts plate the same again. You just blew my mind. Wait, this one doesn't have it. Does it? No, it doesn't. It's clearly like a digital recreation of one, and they didn't add it. Patrick messed up his plate. Wait, the title says attaching wrong plates. Massachusetts criminal lawyer. And he attached a wrong plate. That's the picture. Oh, that's funny. On that note, I'm about to have a very wet chair and uh lower half if I don't get going soon. But this has been a great conversation. Uh an hour or two since we got on call, that seems about right. No, I think it's been 6. 7. Wait, 7 hours. 6. Yeah. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Ah, that is 7. You right. Of course. I just thought 6 to. No, yeah, I'm just dumb. I was like 6 to 6 is midnight, and then it's 1, so it was no. I'm just walking you through my math. I was like 6 to 6 is midnight, and then it's 1 o'clock, so that means it was 6 hours, and I don't know why I didn't realize that 1 o'clock and midnight are not the same hour. I forgot to add the 1 despite noting that it was an hour past the time I added to. For sure. I see. I told you I'm sick and I am sleepy. I'm not gonna say sick and tired because that's a different thing. But I am both of those technically, and I need to pee. it, Now, did you do that because you were thinking of time? Like if I told you what's 34 plus 72, are you gonna have any sort of? Yeah. But you just see it and you know the answer. You actually like fill it out to figure out the answer. Got it. Okay, that's weird. Gotcha. All right, well that's a good one to end on for me. That was very very interesting. Yeah. I hope you have a great night as well, and I hope you imagine some funny things later that don't involve 50 men and a doctor. Yes. Until I get to sleep, and then it's fair game. No, I do dream. No, that's the thing is I do when I'm asleep. I Yeah. When I'm asleep, it's like I'm like like yeah. No, I don't think so. I, yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, before we get stuck on dream talk, I will hopefully talk to you soon, and you have a great night. Okay, goodbye.